Alright, hello. I'm Cherry Griffin, and I'm playing Feed the Beast's third-party mod pack, thanks to Jaded Cat, called Agrarian Skies. I'm actually pretty far into this. As you can see, I have an ME. I guess I'm about mid-game. I've completed, as you can see, I've completed quite a bit. And I've got 16 lives. Um, Well, that's kind of cool. I actually never knew this was here. Ooh. For those of you who don't know, Alien Industries is my spouse, and he is the owner of this server. This is a private server, so I won't be sharing the IP, unfortunately. But he's died quite a few times. I did not know this was here. Okay. Agrarian Skies, you get this book. There's a story here that you can read. I've yet to read it. Agrarian Skies, as this shows, is a hardcore quest type game. Pardon the stuttering. I just woke up and I haven't even finished my first cup of coffee. I may read this at some point. I may not. But you click here to start, and the first one you open up is Learning to Skyblock. You pop in here, you click open. Oop, not that. And, ooh. Oh, my inventory's full. Haha. Your first one is you craft a wooden plank. Not that hard. You start out, actually, with right about, whoop, lag. Right about here, you start out with a piece of dirt, and you've got like a little fence going around, and it's actually really cute. I may, once I finish this world, I may actually start a new one and do a series on that. I may not. I may jump into Crash Landing. Also, kudos to MaddiieManeater. She is why Alien and I are playing this game, and we found her playing Crash Landing yesterday, I think, actually. And we're kind of addicted to hardcore quest types games, because of this world. So we may actually go ahead and make a Crash Landing series. I don't know. We have a server. We've already got a server up. I haven't looked at it yet. I don't know how well I'll do. I guess it's promising that I only have died once here. On the other hand, I didn't lose everything when I died. And I know from what I've seen in Crash Landing, if you die, you don't even get to save your world. Everything's gone. So, I mean, not that it matters, I think it's the same, but it's still, I don't know how well I'll do with that. Anyway, I guess I'll give a tour. This is my house. I chose green. Green is my favorite color, before anybody asks. Take Cherry's place. I have a second floor. That was actually one of the first things I did, was I used half slabs and I created a second floor for storage purposes. As you can see, and then if I come over here, I actually made, it looks like a chimney, it's not a chimney. I made a, thank you. I made a, ooh, there's my aura. I made a pathway up here to, actually to check light levels. I don't know if you can see this because I have already light checked. But if you press F7, you get a little X, a yellow or a red X, showing you where things can spawn. And these planks, these little half slabs here, are because those light levels were bad. Things could spawn, and at the time, I didn't have torches. So I had to make do. And one of the ways you can make do is things cannot spawn on a half slab. Fun fact. So, there are half slabs. If you look, I actually did most of my building. I'm just gonna, yeah, okay. You can see over here, those are half slabs. There are a lot of places, like over here, I did half slabs here. I built here. I think those are actually planks, but these are slabs. Yep, see, there's the X's. Yep, I'm building a little village. So yeah, this is gonna be my villager village. I actually completed one of the quests in the quest book recently, and part of the reward, I got villager spawn eggs. I got 6 of them, and I'm super stoked about that. I can't wait to use them. I'm gonna build a little village right there. That's the first place. It reminds me of, it honestly reminds me of an old like fisherman's house, like a little hut. Maybe that's what I'll make it. I don't know, but we'll see. These are my animals. There's something wrong with you. That's weird. Like a 4-eyed pig. I have to take a picture of that. Anyway. Gonna run away from those. Over there is my mob spawner. Not actual spawner, unfortunately. I do not have an actual spawner, but it's dark, things can spawn, and I can kill things. That's always nice. This is the path to Alien's house, which you can see off in the distance over there. As, blood altar. Your typical sacrificial altar, of course. Here I've got my auto farm, which honestly is only here because I need the sludge, which comes out of the harvester here, comes here, pop up, and it comes out there to the sludge boiler, which I'm not getting anywhere near. Just no. And then it pops up out of that item piping. Sorry guys, I have like really weird lag lately. My FPS are up at 40 and 50, so I'm pretty good, but there's a couple of spots that it seems to just kind of stutter. Anyway, sludge goodies. These are all the things I get out of my sludge boiler over there, which are nice, because I get a lot of nether things, and I really don't want... See, there's another. Yeah. I really don't want to mess with the nether. I saw Alien go in once. That's all it took for me to decide I really do not want any part of that. He met hellfish. If you don't know what hellfish are, please, for your sanity, before you do this, look it up, make the wise decision, do not go to the nether. Just don't. In the book, it does say that you can complete the world without ever setting foot in the nether. There is a quest where it asks you to do just that. You have to reach certain coordinates in the nether to finish the quest. Let me see if I can find that. It may be this. Yeah. Okay. So I have to, it says you don't have to go to the nether, but you can. I wouldn't make a summer home there, but it really is quite lovely. When she says that, she means it. It really is, it's really pretty. Let me see if I have, any netherrack. I don't have any in the ME. I may have actually pulverized it all. Well, here's soul sand, as you can see. It's white. It's not the typical brown you're used to. Netherrack looks very much the same. It kind of looks textured similar to sand and the soul sand. It's a very smooth... Here we go. This is netherrack. It's you walk into the nether and it's actually like really bright and white and almost heavenly. Do not be fooled. It is lies. The heaven is a lie. It really is. Anyway, over here we have my smeltery. We have sacrificial chickens. As you can see, I've already got a bunch of stuff in here. I used to be really compulsive about this, and I would have to put all of the liquid into ingot form or block form when I had enough of it. Like you can see these things. See, I've got 9 ingots of bronze, 8 ingots of electrum. But this world teaches you that space is precious. I mean, it is really precious. And so I just store it all in here. And, I mean, the downside to storing things like this is, unfortunately, they don't stay separate. Like, iron and nickel will turn into... I want to say bronze. No, bronze has copper. Electrum, maybe? I don't know. But the downside is that things tend to mix. If they turn into an alloy, they will turn into the alloy in whatever quantities they're able to. It's unfortunate if you're worried about that kind of thing, like you don't want to waste your precious ores and stuff like that, which I completely understand. I know Alien has concerns about that, and so he does it one at a time. He doesn't mix the metals unless he needs to. He mixes them in exact amounts. Honestly, that was just too time-consuming for me. I just put it all in there, I let it be, and then I don't have to come back and smelt the ingots again when I do need to mix them. This way they're just ready. I just need to add whatever I'm missing to get whatever I need, which is nice. This is the high oven, as you can see here. This is similar to that. It's labeled like smeltery 0.2. You put your metal here, you have modifiers here, you put charcoal, not coal here. It heats up. It has to heat up to a certain temperature in order to melt whatever this is. Once it heats up to that, then it will smelt it, and then here is where whatever it turns into is made. For example, if I put iron here, I need sand here, sand, redstone, and gunpowder, charcoal, it turns into steel, which you do need fair amount of. I'm wearing steel armor. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. As you can see, the durability is pretty great. Yeah, it's useful, but it's not something to like spend a whole lot of resources on. Honestly, just make the suit of armor for the quest. Make it, for whatever other quests you need, and I would leave it at that, honestly. But that's just me. And then here, I've got this set up. You're probably wondering what the hell this is. These signs say it best. There's actually a third pulverizer that is not up right now. If anybody who plays this, you've heard of the sieve, or sieve, whichever way you say it, you have to right-click, and you have to stand here, and you have to right-click and do these things. And it gets time-consuming. Well, then comes the autonomous activator. This thing is a godsend. You put in what you want it to put through, you decide left or right click, do you need to sneak, do you want it to look up, down, or even, and then you can have it, do it different ways. Obviously, I have it set to go straight across. This is my igneous extruder. It's powered through my magmatic dynamo, which gets power from these crucibles, which I have hoppers on top of to... Oh, that one needs some. I have hoppers on top of it to feed it into it slowly, so I don't have to come over here and constantly put, 2 or 3 cobblestone at a time. The maximum these crucibles can hold, I've found, is about 10,000 MB, which is not bad. But I do need 2 of them to power all of this. And even powering all of this, I have to disconnect the things that I'm not immediately using. It's just, it saves energy. You're full. You're full. We'll go ahead and put you both in there. Anyway, this creates my cobblestone for free. That's fantastic. Cobblestone is, because I use magmatic dynamos everywhere, this is my fuel source. This is my perpetual fuel source. It doesn't use up the lava, it doesn't use up the water, unless I need stone or obsidian. It feeds cobblestone. As it feeds cobblestone, it comes down here, which turns it into gravel, with a chance of a sand byproduct. The gravel sends over to this pulverizer, which turns it into sand, and the sand has a chance of a dust byproduct. This one would turn the sand into dust, and then the dust would get sieved, whichever you say, and that's the best way to get redstone. You will never have enough redstone. I'm just going to say that right now. If you find redstone, don't throw it away. Like this, I cannot express that strongly enough. You are never, ever, ever. It's the redstone crisis. Okay, it is. So I had that set up with a third pulverizer to turn it to dust. You sieve dust, and it turns in. You get a chance for redstone. I actually have a couple of stacks of redstone now. And now I need, like, diamonds and things like that. So all I have to do is, you know, bump this back, get rid of the extra pulverizer, and it keeps going. My vacuum hopper here, when I'm not standing here, will suck up everything, put it in this chest. This chest goes to my auto packager, which you right-click, there is no way to customize this. I'm sorry. It automatically packs everything in the very first 2x2 or 3x3 recipe. So that means that for your ores and things, it'll put it into these. So that it can organize it into, like, the blocks and stuff like that that you can then further break down and turn and then smelt into ores. It's actually pretty useful. It really, really, really is. Let me get rid of these things that it's not going to do. Okay. The only downside I found is that it's a little buggy. It's unfortunately a little buggy. These chests, they don't automatically sort themselves. Like, see, I have it like this, it'll throw in a new one down here rather than necessarily putting it up here. You know, if you have it sorted differently. You're probably wondering why I just don't add a second chest. It doesn't use a second chest. Unfortunately, it only uses the very first chest. Everything in this mod so far that I have found only uses a single chest size. So adding a double chest is absolutely pointless unless you come in, you manually resort it to free up some of these top 3 spaces. If you don't do that, it will not use it. Like, it will think it's not there. Or it'll think it's full, and that can lead to all kinds of problems, and it's pretty annoying. Come on over here. Down here was my fishing hole, and then I used it to build over here my planter for the crops, the auto farm upstairs. For this, that's the planter's under there. Ooh, maybe we can watch this thing. No? No? Are you full? Do you need power? What's wrong with you? I think you need power. Okay, well, let's go get some cobblestone. Okay, so we're gonna just come over here so we can watch this. This is actually really cool. Put that in there. There it goes. It's getting rid of the leaves. And then it chomps it down. Normally it's actually a lot faster, but it's slowly putting in the fuel, so. And there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put in... Do I want more birch, or do I want more rubber? I'm gonna go with birch. Come down here, planter, put some more birch up in there. Okay, anyway, and then that's my tree house. It's not actually a tree house, but that's what I called it. Okay, this is the ME system, which also is out of fuel now, it looks like. Yeah. Drat. Anyway, this is the tree house. My little zombie friend here, he's a trophy. This was my original storage, basically. And I left it so that I could expand upwards if need be. Obviously, I made my ME. I didn't need it, and honestly, a lot of this I could probably put in the ME, but I don't know. I think it kind of looks cool. Okay. So that is basically my Agrarian Skies farm. Yeah, pretty compact. Aliens is over there. His is a lot more industrial. I prefer to do a lot of stuff manually. I'm honestly usually really reluctant to use automation, but in Agrarian Skies, food is such a precious resource. I I have plenty of food, by the way. I'm not starving right now. I just don't have any food on me. Food is such a precious resource, though, and energy is. One of the very first things, do not jump. Place in stairs, place in, you know, slabs. Minimize how much you jump at first. Do not tower jump. Absolutely do not. Until you have a very good food resource up. If you happen to get sugar canes, I believe you can make these, which are punji sticks. Yeah. They will help kill creatures for you. They're very useful. They're actually very, very useful. Just hold. I just want to kill you. Hold still. Thank you. There. Anyway, yeah, I guess that just about wraps this up. Yeah. I really don't know. I've never done like a Let's Play type thing. I've never really done any kind of video or stream or anything. I honestly don't... I don't know what... I don't know. I don't know what to do, because I'm so far into this already that there's not really anything I can... I'm literally just going through here and finding quests that I can complete. And as I find quests I can complete, I'm unlocking them. Like, honestly, I really don't know how interesting that is honestly going to be. As you can see, I've already completed so much that it's I don't know, it's kind of pointless to me to do much recording on this. If you feel otherwise, I guess let me know. I can go ahead and try and record with what I'm doing here. Otherwise, I don't know, consider this like kind of an introduction, I guess, to, I don't know, what you can do here, maybe? I don't know. If you play Agrarian Skies, let me know. Send me some videos. I would love to see how other people play this world. It's actually, it's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite Feed the Beast type things. It's frustrating. It's by no means easy, but the hardcore quests-based system is actually really, really cool. You don't get bored. You have goals you have to accomplish, and one of the best things is actually this section, number 6, for the hoarding. There's ridiculous things, like punch tree, get blisters, for example. Oh, look, I just need a log, right? Click it. No, you need 100,000 oak logs. I mean, it's absolutely insane. So, I don't know. I may actually just start doing videos for the hoarding. You know, I may build some bigger storage for my ME, keep more fuel for my poor little ME, and then I may just, you know, hoard things with you guys. How about that? Make a, You're annoying. You know that? You're stupid, and you're annoying. Anyway, let me know. If you'd like to see me just do random quests as I go along here, I can do that. Maybe do like a couple quests a day. Or I can save for the hoarding. I can do this section, and make that a series. It'd be a small series, obviously, but maybe that's what I'll do. So just let me know what you'd like to see, if you'd like to see anything in particular. If you know of any other quest-based system mod packs, let me know. And I'll check it out. I'll see what I can do about it. Thanks, guys.